Welcome back to Sonic 1 8-Bit. This is Bridge Zone, where Skull says we instead of I. Why? I don't know. Ah, goodness. Anyway, so, Bridge Zone, one of the best pieces of music in the game, by the way. It's kind of like a mix between Green Hill and... Oh, what a terrible mistake you've made there. Uh... A mix between Green and Emerald Hill zones, I guess you could say? I don't really know where I was going with that. But you'll see a lot of Mario-like traps and stuff here. And in fact, you'll see a Mario-like level for Act 2. So, again, that's a thing. Here's the checkpoint system. You have to break a monitor. Each and every time you spawn at the checkpoint, by the way, you have to break the monitor or else it'll go away. It doesn't save, it's mean. The game is fucking mean. I apologize. The game isn't mean. It's... Actually, of the 8-bit Sonics, I think this is the best one, which is really saying something. I mean, it's not like the other games are terrible or anything, but, you know, whatever. So something I should explain is about how the shields work in this, because it's actually a very interesting thing, is shields, I can't remember for the life of me right now whether they carry over zone to zone, but they carry over... Oh wait, yes they do. Okay, so they carry over act to act. Blah. Act to act. What a silly act to act. Well, there's our second Chaos Emerald, or second Chaos Ackerald. I'm sorry, that was fucking terrible. So, we have over 50 rings. That means that it's time to enter a special stage. Oh yeah. So basically, the special stages, your objective in there, since we're finding Chaos Emeralds in the levels, is to like get continues and extra lives. The first one here doesn't have a life monitor, but it does have a continue monitor, which, I mean, it'd be kind of weird if it didn't, especially since that's the whole point of these. I love bouncing around. Also, just to get rings, you know, increase your score. Speaking of which, rings do not roll over 100. Oh wait, sorry. They do roll over when it hits 100. So it's like Mario. You know, when you get 100, the ring number goes back down to 0, and that's actually a detriment to your score at the end. See, I got 92. So if I'd gotten 8 more, it would have registered as 0. I don't know if the sign at the end would have given me 10. Probably would have. But that's something to keep in mind. Here we are in Act 2. And as we can see, it's an auto-scroller, just like all those lovely Mario levels. Well, I don't have anything against auto-scrollers as a concept. It's just, in Sonic, it's kind of weird, you know? I mean, like, this is one of the first Sonic games ever, so you can't really fault it for trying, you know? But, it's just a little strange, you know, first Sonic game to do that. And not a lot of them do. Lost World did. Look at that lag. Lost World did. I can't really think of any other examples, but just a strange concept, you know. You don't really see this, so every time it happens, you gotta make note of it. Oh. Oh. What kind of mistake did I make there? Well, I'll tell you. That motherfucker Buzz Bomber, he knocked me off when I landed on that piece of land I'm on right now, and it was horrible. Don't do this, by the way. It's a really stupid mistake you can make. I'm honestly lucky that I didn't lose another life right there. As we can see, the choppers are tiny in this game. Absolutely tiny. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going with this commentary at all. So, another thing, just as I have things on the mind, is well, we're gonna see it in Act 3, so maybe I should have held it off for there, but I'm running out of things to talk about. Is, in all of the boss acts, we saw it in Part 1, so hey, it's relevant. There will be a hidden extra life. So, you know, just look around and... Well, I think I get all of them. It's not in every single Act 3, but in the vast majority of them, thank God. Well, I mean, it's not over yet. In fact, we have another special stage to go through. So during that, I guess I'll talk a little bit about the status of some LPs like I usually do because I really easily run out of things to talk about. We have Sonic Classic Heroes has been so, like, frustrating because I like, usually, in fact, not even usually, just, you know, every time I try to record a game or even play it in general, or at least when it applies to Classic Sonic, I do the no save option. If a save option is presented to me, I do no save. I just do everything at once because I like this I like the score to stay consistent, you know. And I just think it's a better groove or whatever. I don't even know what I meant by that, but you know, I feel more comfortable doing it all at once. And just ooh, Sonic Classic Heroes has been giving me some shit when it comes to just being able to complete the game. It's got some problems that I'll cover in there, but it. Ugh. This is one of my favorite bosses in the game. You just, like, I think this is the pattern that you really should go for, because I think he will shoot on the sides if you go up to the sides. I'm not entirely sure. I seem to be manipulating it, so it probably isn't RNG, but yeah, I like this one. It's simple enough and challenging, especially for the time that it was, or well, actually for the time it would be on level with other games, but you know, it's not too hard when you take it in the context of this is a boss from 1991. You know, this is a fun time right here, beating up Robotnik, and poor guy probably just wants to see the underwater, and we're just ruining his day in his little submarine there, and the other one that we'll see in Labyrinth Zone. Sorry, Robotnik, but I've got to save the world. Look at those pigs, man. They're really fat. I've never made that, well, I've never really noticed that before. I don't know, they just look kind of weird to me. But anyway, I'll see you guys in part 3, Jungle Zone. Thank you for watching, and have yourselves a wonderful day.